Hey guys, it's May 31st, 2010, and it's been about a week since I made a video, and I know I said I was going to do a review for Robin Hood, but I never went and saw it actually. I didn't see it for a number of reasons. I usually don't go by what other people say, unless they say it really is a terrible film, and I heard a lot of negative things about it, and I just didn't go see it because I thought, well, I'd just rather save my money and I'll watch it when it comes out, like on DVD. Everyone says like the only good parts were the battle scenes, so I just thought it's not worth watching, and that it was really disappointing to hear that because it looked awesome. So no review as of recent. I haven't been to the movies in like 2 weeks. I didn't want to go see Prince of Persia, and but next week, Get Him to the Greek is coming out, and I've been dying to see that. And I know it's going to be hilarious, and I'll do a review for that. So, what I'm talking to you guys about today is a bunch of movie news. First off, let's talk about how Dennis Hopper has passed away at the age of 74. He was one of the best actors to ever be, and it is really sad that he lost his battle with prostate cancer. But much like Patrick Swayze and just any other actor who is diagnosed with such an illness, you really know that their time isn't long, and it's just real sad that he is gone now. But at least he got his star last year, and I think if I remember right, he got that Lifetime Achievement Award also end of last year. So it's good that he went out being commemorated like he was. So my regards to his family in this. All right, so another thing is a new trailer for Scott Pilgrim versus the World came out, and it is fucking amazing. Like, I just watched it, and I can't remember how many days it's been out. It's pretty new out. Um, and it's oh my god. The first trailer was amazing enough, and it showed a lot of things, but now this new trailer, it's so perfect. Edgar Wright is such an amazing director. He did so great making this film, and I can just tell that already from this trailer. And I'm speechless, really. I'm blown away at how badass it looks. And honestly, if you don't like Michael Cera, I think if you go see this, this will be the one movie that might win you over in favor of him, because it is kind of like one of the same roles he's played before. You know, the guy who falls in love with the girl and he has to do something to prove himself worthy of her. But it's that times 10 and just epicness. It's going to be phenomenal. Uh, I will leave the link to that in the below bar, and you guys check that out. It's awesome. Other news, Guillermo del Toro has left The Hobbit, and that's really a shame because I've been looking forward to The Hobbit for a long time, and he just says that he will not be directing the films. He said in a statement, in light of ongoing delays in setting of the start date for the filming of The Hobbit, I am faced with the hardest decision of my life. After nearly 2 years of living, breathing, and designing a world as rich as Tolkien's Middle-earth, I must, with great regret, take leave from helming these wonderful pictures. The blessings have been plenty, but the mounting pressures of conflicting schedules have overwhelmed the time slot originally allocated for the project. And you know, that pisses me off because here you have a film that they've been working on for like 2 years, or going on 3 probably. If you can probably count an extra year of them just talking about it and getting it really set up to go. And this film, it's not like it's been doomed from the beginning, but there has been a lot of shit just conflicting with it, and I'll be surprised now if it ever gets made, because it was going to be him and Peter Jackson, and that's just an awesome team up, and now he's stepping down, and who knows if Jackson's going to do it, so who knows if the film's even going to get made. Chances are they're going to find some other director, if not Jackson, to do this. But the thing is, Peter Jackson knows Middle Earth. He did Lord of the Rings, and Guillermo del Toro is just a great director when it comes to a lot of things. He knows creature films, and The Hobbit has a lot of that, And The Hobbit, I remember reading when I was young, and I loved it, way before I read Lord of the Rings. And I don't know, it's just a shame that conflicting schedules ruin this, and that they can't just get their shit together, because this movie would be really great. So hopefully in the future they will make it so that this film can be made. Another thing I want to talk about was how X-Men First Class is getting more news lately. It's being talked about more, and as of recent, James McAvoy, who I guess is from Wanted. I never saw Wanted, so I know his name. I know who he is by looking at him, but I can't remember what else he's been in. But he was just cast as young Professor X in X-Men First Class. And I'm looking at him and I'm thinking that, yeah, this seems good, but then I forgot that this is supposed to take place long before he starts the school. So, but it's also that he does start the school. And I just don't, are they going to shave his head? Is he going to be going bald? Or, is he just going to, I don't know what he's going to look like, And I would rather them cast someone more along the lines of Patrick Stewart, like to look like him. Or even just cast Patrick Stewart and kind of maybe make him look younger. I don't know. I have really low expectations for this film. I don't think it's going to be good. Even if Bryan Singer is producing it, I don't think it's going to be that great. Matthew Vaughn, who was the director of Kick-Ass, is supposedly directing it. And also in that light, it makes it seem like it would be good, those two men at the helm. But the casting just seems really off to me. I think they've really only cast James McAvoy as young Professor X, but I'm awaiting who they're going to cast as Jean and Cyclops, and there was talk of Aaron Johnson, who played Kick-Ass, playing young Cyclops, and I don't know, I think that would be terrible, because not that he's not a good actor, it's just I'm going more by looks. You have to really set this up for the films that have already been. You have to get some young actor who looks like James Marsden. And, James Marsden's not really that old of a guy. He's like, I don't know, his late 20s, early 30s. And I know X-Men First Class students are supposed to be like in between 18 and 22, something like that. Really young, So I don't know. I hope it turns out being great. That's really everything I want to talk to you guys as of recent. Like I said, I'm going to go get him to the Greek on Friday, and I will do a review for that. And that's really it. So I hope you guys have been doing well, and I will talk to you soon. See ya.